Well, I can give you a report. I did meet with the new chairman of the committee, which is Peggy Dyson. I told her that the city of Harrow has the deed to that property, that's city property, and that the work being performed on it needs to go to Public Works Department. And that I expected them to come up with a plan that they would like to have for the park, and also come forward with a committee and bylaws and rules like all our other committees, because currently we don't have a standing committee. It was appointed by Bob Gentle some years back.
We never found any bylaws for that. They've never been appointed by council.
So I told them to be.
It seems to be a great idea.
No, I'm telling you, all that, you can say all that what you're saying, but I'm telling you, none of that was ever approved by the council. And so, so I asked them to come up exactly what kind of plan. I wanted a site plan, so everybody in this county, and then we're gonna present it to the city council for approval.
Can they come up with a plan if the committee's never been officially formed, or, we're recognizing that Knoll Park committee, is that?
Well, what I've asked is Peggy Dyson to work with our tree committee and Jennifer, and to actually come together with some kind of a document to come forward to this council. And since Peggy now is speaking on behalf of the committee, I met with her.
Can we go through the formality of at least reappointing all the people that are on the committee,
Waiting for their recommendation. And
well, how can they make a recommendation if they're not on the committee?
What do you call it?
They're floating out there. Out of respect of the ones that have been spending the energy, I asked them to put something together and get back to us.
Right. Well, I'm just saying that we could just reappoint it. So appoint those people, I mean, and then they're.
Right, that district. Now going on this piece of paper here that says attached to two documents, sacred ground, parentheses, or quotations.
The biggest challenge we have is it's not a single tax committee. It's a Fairhope City Council committee. And somehow it's gotten kind of sidetracked. And I'm not saying who, what, or how, but at the end of the day, it needs to be, because we're the ones liable if somebody gets hurt on the property. We're the ones that are responsible for the park. And I imagine you've heard both sides. You got one extreme that wants it just a grass knoll where everybody can go out, and you got the, so I think we're gonna keep it a natural park. I know we are, unless this council says otherwise. And then we're just waiting for them to do their work.
Have you seen the pictures I found of Knoll Park? 1968 and that.
I told them about those, but you had both of them.
We need to take a look at that. It looks like the Sahara Desert compared to what it did. Whatever the heck they're doing with it. When I was a kid, it was one pretty, I mean, even me as a kid.
In a natural state, you're saying it was in a natural state?
No.
It was groomed?
Yeah. And you know what? Darn, it looked good. Weren't dead trees hanging around, and the grass was cut, the grass was up, and it looked beautiful. It was a nice looking park.
Yeah, but you're gonna get what you're saying. You're gonna get two sides of that coin. You're gonna get people that love the natural state. You're gonna get people that like the manicured state. So
all I got is show the two pictures, and I want you to show me which one of these. Don't tell them where it is. They don't even know where it is. Say which one of these you like better. Which one of these would you want next to your house?
I'll give you this document that I was reading there. This is what they're going on. It says the one that Bob General, Monty Vixen Council approved as a resolution, and the second is where we are today along with the signage. So I mean, it's just confusion that needs to be straightened out.
Can you email that to me? Can you email that to me?
I'll give it to you now. I got it all ready to give out, but the land don't want it.
I'm just saying that I challenge them to get it all fixed, because I don't know who's working. They said some of the committee members do work, other ones don't.
They put a lot of time in there, some of them.
And see, Peggy's son is actually.
Oh, yeah, I've got this. I've seen this.
Yeah, Peggy's son, she's working with us. I've asked him to work with Jennifer. So, I think we're moving in the right direction. But I told them that we needed to get something that the council could stand.
Well, that answers a lot of the question of what's going on, because when I get the question of what's going on with the committee, well, I had no idea what's going on with the
Well, I
committee.
finally met with them on the 15th and told them that we needed to get something, because council was getting questions and I was getting questions. then we had somebody that hired their own yard people to go up and park and cut.
Nice.
And we don't know who they were. So you can see this thing is kind of broken.
Right.
So say, yeah, they asked me to bring it up tonight.
And as soon as they get hurt, they'll sue the city, right?
Right.
Committee asked me.
What they asked for.
I think you should. That's what I explained.
Talk to the public
We
about
need to get things out like that, get straight, who does what, who's in charge, you know what I mean?
Well, in charge is Jennifer. Jennifer's in charge because she's
Yeah,
responsible.
Jennifer's in charge. because
She
she's
was in
white.
the meeting, I was.
The meeting before that, she brought up what she'd like to see with the plantings around the side, and one member decided on curve one of the planting materials. The rest of them were in agreement of everything, but the only thing got planted were the olives. And we didn't even plant the olives, they just appeared. So there's a little friction going on in the committee. And so, I don't wanna be in the middle of the committee.
Any other committee reports, Mike?
That's enough.
Kevin?